Hey guys, today I'm doing this video because I was invited by Makeup Forever a couple of weeks ago to attend one of their bridal seminars. So I have a bag here full of products that I wanted to show you. And just because this is a bridal or was a bridal seminar, that doesn't mean that all my products are going to be bridal focused. I have a lot of products actually that are for everyday makeup or something you might be interested in. I even have a couple of products that are really good for the summer, so I wanted to kind of show you that. And I chose not to put anything on my face. Well, I do actually have a couple things on my face. I filled in my brows, put on mascara, and I did some under eye concealer because I didn't want to look completely underdressed for this video. So I'm going to show you, or I'm going to kind of walk you through some of the products and kind of give you like details about them so you know what I'm actually talking about. The first product that I put on my face was the HD Elixir, and this is a serum and it's all about hydration. This is kind of a product that you just have to kind of buy and see how you feel about it, because when somebody's using it on the skin you can't tell right away if it has increased hydration in somebody's skin. And this also claims to have instant radiance. I don't know. I put this on my face today, and this is actually the first time I've tried it since I've even bought it. And when I first put it on, it's an interesting product because it's oil free, and I know it's supposed to help with hydration, but it really made my skin feel kind of not dehydrated but very tight, and which isn't really a bad thing, but I just thought it was going to be the opposite, like it was going to make my skin feel really dewy. It didn't, but it soaked right into the skin, and then I used my moisturizer afterwards, so that's why I'm a little bit shiny. I don't know, even if I'm doing it right. It says it absorbs quickly into the skin. Yes, it does. Use alone on bare skin or blend with your primer or liquid foundation. So you can definitely blend this in if you have somebody with a really dry skin. You can blend this actually into your liquid foundation or your primer, which I thought was really cool. So I'm giving it a try today. I even have some facts I saved here. 520% increased moisture after 15 minutes. These facts I know are a little bit silly, but I thought if you were interested. 490% after 30 minutes, 430% after 1 hour. So you can kind of do some research on it. This is kind of a pricier product. It's about $43 to $45. And then the second thing that I bought, this is kind of a really cool product because there's a lot of primers out there, but Makeup Forever makes a whole bunch of primers that are actually corrective primers. So there's a green one, a brown one, a blue one, and a plain primer as well, like just no color at all. And this is number 6, and this is it's like a yellow based primer. This is really good for Asian skin tones if you want to lighten up your skin, as well as just give it some color. I've learned that you can actually wear this on its own, almost as like a tinted moisturizer. Or for people that don't really want to wear foundation, this would be kind of cool to cover up a little bit of your redness that you have. So I actually have a bare face so that I can show this to you. This is actually my first time using this product that I bought. I've used it before, but I'm going to quickly show you what it looks like on the face. I know that a lot of Asian skin tones, Indian skin tones love this primer. Another popular one that they love is the green one because it cancels out redness, obviously. But oh gosh, I should really turn off Sex and the City before I start these videos. So hopefully you can see a difference. I don't know, maybe to the naked eye, but I'll put a little bit more on so you can see a quick coverage. So it actually does come out like a yellow tone. So what do you think? I know for sure that this product, like other primers, it just makes your makeup feel really good when it's on. So I really like the way that my makeup sits on top of it, and I like that it gives me a little extra coverage before my liquid or my cream if I'm using that. Next are the face and body foundations. These are really cool if you've never tried them before. They are really good if you're not into a lot of makeup and you just don't like to have a heavy foundation on, or somebody who maybe doesn't wear foundation at all. This is a really cool product to go to because it's very sheer. It's waterproof, so it's perfect for spring and summer, especially if you live in a hotter climate. This would be perfect for you because it's sweat proof and it's not like other makeup where it wears off. It's called face and body as well because it's face and body. You can use it on your face, you can use it on your your whole body. A lot of people I know, especially for weddings, they use it on their necks, their chest, even a little bit on their arms if they just want to even out their skin tone. And because it has a sheer coverage, you could almost use it as like a tanning thing, like if you just want to bronze up your skin a little bit. This with a nice highlighter glow on top is beautiful. So this is the shade 34. That's definitely too dark for me. I got 3 shades. This is 18, obviously for a darker skin tone. I just bought these for my kid as well because I want to start having a couple of these to work with because they're really good. And I also got 32. So I'm going to use 32 on my skin tone. Truthfully, I don't know if this is even my color, but it's going to be closest to what, out of the 3, this would definitely be the closest one. So you can see when it's coming out, it's definitely thin. It's a thin foundation, a little bit runny. I put a lot more in one spot than I really needed to, but this can also be used on all skin types. It definitely looks really shiny right now, but don't let that scare you. You can also mix this in with the HD foundation from Makeup Forever. That looks really nice. Or a powder on top for more coverage. I get a lot of questions too on how this is different or similar to MAC's Face and Body, like their own version. Truthfully, I've used both. There's not a lot of difference, but there is. You just kind of have to use them to, well, it's a lot. You just kind of got to use them to be able to tell which one you like better. But it's all a personal preference thing. So you can see how the more that I'm kind of blending it in with my fingers, it's starting to become a little bit more matte. It's starting to sink into the skin. I don't know how this is translating in video. It might be a little bit too dark for me, a little bit too yellow or orange, but I just wanted to show you guys what it actually looked like and the consistency of it so you can see firsthand. And that leads me into the next product. This is the Pro Finish powder. This is kind of similar to the Duo matte powder that they have. The only difference is this one can be used wet. So I have been using this one all month. You can see I've kind of touched it. Well, this broke a little bit, but I've touched into this a little bit, and I don't mind it. I don't love it, but I don't mind it. The only reason why is because with the powder dry, oh, the sponge fell out. With the powder dry, you're supposed to be able to get a full coverage, a matte full coverage, and I do agree that it's matte. I'll show you the coverage when I put it on, but I don't think that it's completely full coverage. Like, it looks like it on my brush when I do that, but, and it does hide, not hide, but it conceals the face really well, but I don't know if I really am loving the coverage of it. Obviously, we don't want to have a really cakey face either, and a lot of powders do that, but I've used a lot of powders and I've had more coverage in other ones, but I don't really have a major complaint about this one because it makes my skin feel pretty good. Like, I don't feel like it's a heavy powder, so I do like that. And when I first bought this, I thought maybe the color was a little bit too dark for me, but especially with summer coming, I think it'll be okay. It does come with a sponge as well, but I always just use it with a brush. I have not tried it wet yet. I think come summertime I might try using it wet for a little bit more of a sheer, or to see how the sheer coverage works. But even here, you know what, it's brought all my shininess down. It does have coverage, like it completely evened me out. So I don't really have a negative thing to say about it. It just was a different style powder, I guess. And then that pretty much leads me into my last product. This is the Aqua Cream. So this is waterproof for anybody that wants to have a really solid base for your eyeshadows. I haven't even touched this one yet. It's brand new. I'm going to show you the color. But they have a whole bunch of cream colors, which are so cool to work with. This is not even only for brides. This is for every day. If you start your eyeshadows and you find you have a lot of creasing, give these a try. This is the color. Gonna just dab it on my eye. And these ones do set fairly quick. So you just want to use your finger or your brush, obviously, to get the color in there and let it set before you put on your shadow, which doesn't take long at all. So if you're using a darker shade, you just want to make sure to blend it really quickly. So that's just a really sheer application with my finger. You could obviously do more, but it's just really meant to make the shadow last longer. So you don't need a whole bunch of color. if you're wearing it with more shadow, but these also can be worn just as is, like just the cream. You do not need to set these with a powder. So especially for a bride, you know, they're always into long-lasting products. This is definitely a go-to for your kits. They also make a black aqua black, which is like a liner, or you can use that as a base as well. That's another amazing product to have in your kit, and it just makes for a really good eyeliner. So this is the aqua cream in shade number 11 if you are looking for a gold. Always a good one to try. And the last thing that I got was just a brush roll, because these ones were going for pretty cheap that day, and I like how it opens. You see how it's connected here always, and then it has a little clasp here, and you pull it open and you have a spot for your brushes. So what I was thinking, the theory behind it was my clean brushes can go here, my dirty brushes can go here. It's definitely something that I just needed to add for my kit. I got gold on it. Pretty much it to my Makeup Forever haul. Let me know if you guys like this video, and if you have any of the products that I showed you and how you're liking them. And if there's any Makeup Forever products that you recommend to me, because I'm always looking at new products to try, and I love doing reviews on them. So if there is something, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!